So I'm out in my garden. I was looking around, and right there, that is my strawberry plant that died back, but it's coming back, so I'm really happy for that because I see two plants coming back. Then I have the beet and the parsley that went to seed. And then this is pretty much a whole tower of the strawberries I planted. Some I planted like 2 days ago. Some are starting to show. Some of them I don't think they are gonna come out. Like that's starting to show leaves. That's showing leaves. Down there I see some leaves. And then this is a green stalk. I've planted this a few times, but I see strawberries popping out. Oh, and the tomatoes are growing because I planted tomatoes in the top, but I needed somewhere to plant those strawberries because I need to plant them quick. So I have strawberries in there and I have tomatoes coming out. I know it says you don't plant strawberries and tomatoes together, but that's coming out. And then there's something right there that might be tomatoes too. And those, I'm not sure what that stuff is, but I see little stuff coming out, so I'm really happy about that. Stuff's planting up. And then at the bottom of these green stalks, bottom of that one, I planted flowers, but those haven't popped up yet. And I transplanted my Swiss chard. I hope it survives, but all the stuff I transplanted looks a little bit weak, but I just transplanted. And at the bottom of there, I have flowers. I'm trying to get that one to go back together, but I'm having a hard time getting that one back together once I take them apart, because all the ones that are together are ones I just put together or I never took apart. And that green stalk, I'm going to try and fix that one. And the one over there, I'm going to try and fix those. And these are some more strawberries that I planted from root that are doing good. Oh, and this one has a strawberry on it. These are all different types of strawberries, so they come in different times and different sizes. And this I moved. I had some stuff on top, so that's what you see right there. What I dumped from a bucket I was soaking strawberries in. But there's strawberries in there, and there's mint, strawberries and lemon balm. Here I have parsley. Oh, there's a snail. When I see the snails, I try and move them. Yeah, there's a strawberry I planted. Some of these strawberries, like this one, I can tell I planted because it looks different from the sequoias and some others that I planted that survived. Like that one I bought last year. There you see something growing. These are some that I just recently transplanted. I might have transplanted this earlier. That's a lettuce that's gone to seed, but I'm gonna let it stay because I want the seeds. Yeah, it's going to seed. And that lettuce right there is gone to seed. Hopefully I get the good seeds. And then you see strawberries in here. Like this one, I transplanted the strawberry, but I'm hoping they come back. And this one I transplanted, they look really weak, but that one doesn't look as weak as that one or that one, but I'm hoping they come back. And then you can see those are strawberries that I planted from root a few days ago, and they're starting to take off. The ones at the bottom are from Park Seed. I'm pretty sure those are the ones from Park Seed, and those didn't look that good when I planted them. And the ones that you see that are doing really good, these are from, oh, and that one's one that I transplanted that's doing really good. And that one that's from root. And the ones in here that are doing really good that I just transplanted, those are from Stark Bros. And the other ones, like these older ones that I transplanted in here, those I got from Amazon. But out of all the roots that I bought, the best were Stark Bros. They seem to look the best and biggest. Yeah, and I see a lot of stuff sprouting, and I'm hoping snails don't get to it and eat it. Oh, I see another snail. There's another snail in there. Yeah, I try and get them. Yeah, that one fell from over there. Because the snails and oh shit. I threw that in it over here. Because I found snails and slugs in my green stalk, and they eat my plants. Oh, that fell down there. Yeah, and then I have to check behind here sometimes. Sometimes I find snails back there. But this one I bought last year, and after I bought that and it did so well, I thought, why not try and grow them? I think that might be a beet, or it could be Swiss chard. I don't know because I see a red bottom. Because this plant right here, I bought it for $6.99 at the garden center, this sequoia. And then I saw a pack of sequoia and I thought, why not try and do roots again? Because I've tried roots for years and I haven't had success. They've always died, but I thought I'd try it again. And because I was like, for it to be successful, the pack costs like 20 bucks for like 25 or more. And if I get just a few of them to survive, like 4 of them, I've already made a profit. Anything more than 4. Oh, this one's looking really good. Anything more than 4 is a bonus. So every pack that I get, I hope for at least 4 to survive, and then I made a profit. And if I buy more, like the last pack that I bought from, that I had packed over there, where I bought like, I think it was like 25 to 50, and none of those survived. But I don't see it as a complete loss, because then I found Stark Bros and I bought like 200 and something plants for like 80 bucks. So if just 25 of the plants that I bought survived, I already made a huge profit. Well, not really a profit, but I got more out than I expected, because if I would have went and bought the actual plant and transplanted the plant and all those plants died, and that would have cost like way more, because this plant alone, when I bought it last year at the store, it was $6.99. So I see it as a profit. So now on, if I buy, oh, this one's growing. This one has strawberries on it. This one has strawberries on it. This one I bought from the nursery last year. This one I started from seed. This one's starting to grow. And then I have a big thing of mint over there too. And then these strawberries are growing strawberries. So I don't really stress about buying roots, because something's bound to grow, hopefully. If it doesn't, but I'm not buying any more this year because I bought so many. And then that one last year was like my prize. That one's the one that's grown me most of the strawberries this year. Then I have parsley, and I'm growing flowers and herbs everywhere to try and deter the pest. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fully set up. And these, the blue one and the green one, I set up last year. This one and that one I just bought and I set up this year. And those over there are my older green stalks that I took apart that I'm having a hard time putting back together, but I'm trying to put those back together. And then also in this pot under this tier of green stalks, I planted a bunch of beans in there, and there's a tomato in there that I hope survived. And I only grow quick growing tomatoes. Oh, and then I just noticed this. There's some more strawberries. And here's some strawberries too. Oh, and then there's a bunch of mint. Oh, and I set something on there, and I'm hoping if I set something on there and the mint's getting closer to the ground that it spreads, because I want my mint to spread more. So under here I have beans and tomatoes planted in there, and I'm hoping that takes off. And I planted another tier that's strawberries in there, because there's like 1 or 2 things that I got from Stark Brothers. The strawberries, they didn't look the best, but most out of all of them, most of them looked good, so not a big deal to me. Everything looks good. And then I put some fertilizer and other stuff in here, and I watered. I'm probably not going to water again for a few more days unless it gets really hot. But I'm just so happy. I see so many sprouts. Last time I had this one all sprouted out where there was tons of stuff in there, and then a grasshopper and snails ate it all. But I have more herbs, more strawberries, and more smells to keep stuff away. Hopefully it does. Yeah, and I always check under the water thing to make sure there's no snails under there. And I'm not going to try this weekend to get my green stalks back together. One time I checked under this one and there was a lizard. Oh, I see a snail. Let's get that snail out. Yeah, because since I noticed the slugs, I noticed that they burrow in there. Yeah, they try and burrow in there around there where the water goes. And you can see the strawberries in there at the top that are taking off. And then I planted some tomatoes. All those little sprouts are tomatoes, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping they take off. Nothing's really sprouted here because I just planted that yesterday. And this, I'm still trying to get this together because I was trying to get that top of that green stalk back together. But I'm having a hard time because I was thinking it was because of the dirt at the bottom that might have got in the parts. But no, still having a hard time, but I'm going to try. Because I did last year, I got it together and then it fell. Luckily my window didn't break because it fell into a window. And then right there are the other parts of my green stalks that I have that I'm still putting together. And these pots, this pot actually has asparagus in it. It doesn't look like there's anything in it, and it looks like it's just trash, but nope. Then I have a pot over there, it's on the side, that I'm going to transplant into that pot most likely and put flowers and other things in there. And that I'm going to plant something in there too. Probably going to plant a big tomato in there. And then I have my lime tree over here under there with some parsley. And then my garden, it's a lot cleaner than it was because now I have the 4 green stalks set up, and I have some pots set up with plants. Well, that pot was always set up with asparagus, but I'm going to plant other stuff and just let it go. And if you're wondering what that is right there, I dropped some fertilizer in there by mistake. Yeah, and I always look at my green stalk to see if I see anything, because even though this one I just planted and set up, there's still stuff in there, sometimes snails. So if you like, watch and subscribe. Oh, and that's oregano right there. Oregano, mint, lemon balm, and there are strawberries in here too. Where are the strawberries? Yeah, there's a strawberry, and sometimes there are snails in here, but not many snails get in there because they go away because of the smell of the lemon balm and the oregano. And I planted some balms because I have a bunch of different balms that I bought when I went into the store for, what is that store? Rare Seeds. I can't think of their name, but it's the seed store that people like. I'm probably going to buy some seeds off there because I want to grow nadapinos, and the only place I can find nadapinos because they sold out in the other store I buy. But I bought a lot of seeds, and I'm going to go buy some more seeds right now. So I'm going to end this video, but I'm so happy. I was looking in my garden, and then I still have my aloe vera over there. So if you like, watch and subscribe. Bye.